it's Bunny. So today's video is going to be about something I've kind of been telling you guys about the past couple days via Instagram and a little bit on Facebook. And I think I even mentioned it once on Twitter. So I told you guys, like in my last month's favorites and just talking about some other random vloggy stuff, that I'm into scrapbooking lately, but that sometimes things around here are totally boring and I don't even know what I would scrapbook about. So I was walking through the craft store the other day and I found this beautiful lavender scrapbook album, and I had this idea that it would be really cool if we started a Swamp Family album. Is this a good idea? You guys told me via Twitter and Instagram and Facebook that this was a good idea. I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about this idea today, and I don't know, I guess if you think it's a good idea too, you can participate, and if not, you can just thoroughly ignore the rest of this video. I bought an 8x8 scrapbook album because I thought that that would be kind of like the best size for everybody, because you could take like an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and trim it down to an 8x8, and it's like wrapped in cardboard right now, so let me take that styrofoam off. That's what we have, is just 8x8 pages. So if you want to participate in this but you don't already scrapbook or something, you can just take a piece of white printer paper or a piece of notebook paper or really anything that you have laying around the house. You could take like a lunch bag, or I don't know, you know, I think that I really like the idea of more traditional scrapbooks which contain things like newspaper clippings and stuff like that. If you look at some from, you know, like mid 1800s or early 1900s, that's kind of what they were filled with. Like people would even take magazine clippings or things that fascinated them and they would just paste them all in the book, right? I figured that there's a couple ways that you guys can participate, or you can participate like in more than one way. I hope that this sounds somewhat sensible coming out of my mouth. All the mail that you guys send me, it's so interesting because a lot of you end up telling me about where you live or just about yourself, or some of you send me pictures of you and your friends and stuff like that, and I really find that that's so fascinating because I really do like to try and learn just about as much as I can about you guys. I really do consider you guys my friends, and it's really cool that you guys get to see me, you know, almost on an everyday basis via Instagram or, you know, YouTube. Most of the time I do try and upload every day, but I rarely get to see you guys, and we all know that I'm not much of a traveling person at all, so it's really great to see where y'all live. You know, I got mail even from Indonesia yesterday, so it's just so great to hear about where you guys live and you know, describing it or enclosed pictures or postcards or anything like that, just so, you know, I can see stuff that I would probably never get to see otherwise. I'm trying to make this like not just for me, because I thought that it would be cool to start doing, in addition to like mail opening videos, that I could start doing, I mean, I don't know how well this thought is gonna go over, so I guess that we should just say maybe once a month for right now and see if anybody sends me any entries. So before I cut myself off, because I have jumpy train of thought today, I seriously thought I had like the worst sinus infection last night. Like I couldn't even hear out of one ear, TMI, but I'm a little bit better now, but I'm still kind of like, oh, like herp derp. So two ways that you can participate if you would like to participate. Way one is to send me an entire page. If you want to fill an entire page front and back, you totally are welcome to do that. So the size is 8x8. Just make sure if you're gonna do an entire page that you do really measure out that it is 8x8, because I don't want to cut anybody's stuff. So just make sure that it's 8x8, and you can do just the front of one page if you want. You can do front and back of one entire page. Right now there's only 10 sheets in here because I didn't know how well this idea was going to go over. Nobody may send me any submissions, so I didn't buy any extra pages, but I will be buying extra pages to put in, because it's like these little plastic sleeves. So I will be buying extra pages. Granted, I get submissions, and then this expands, and I figured, you know, like once it gets pretty full, once again, if this goes over well, once it gets pretty full, we can fill up other albums. I think that that would be really, really cool. So you can do an entire page if you want, or you can send me like traditional, what would be considered like scrap material. Like if you want to, I've had some people send me like antique photos of their family members, or just antique photos that you find find in, you know, a thrift store or something if you want to send me some of those, or you can send me the copies if you don't want to send me originals. I totally understand that. So if you just want to send me like scrap stuff that then I can turn into pages, that would be cool too if you don't want to make an entire page. Anything that you send me, I'm just asking you guys if you just label it somehow with your name on it, and maybe even where you live, that would be cool. Like, you don't have to put like the town or anything, but like if you want to put like the country or something, that would be cool. And then I'll just like fill up the, you know, fill up some random pages that people don't send me entire pages with other scrap stuff that people send me. I hope that this really makes sense. Does it? I don't know. Bear with me. Main point is I'm starting a Swamp Family album, so if you want to be in it, just send me whatever you would like to send me to my P.O. box. I'm gonna have the address down below. So this is gonna be different though than my mail video, and I'm gonna start doing my mail opening videos every 2 weeks, and I'm probably gonna film one tonight. The other thing that I was gonna ask you guys about, because I have no artistic talent whatsoever, is the cover. I think it would be really cool if I mail this book to somebody and have them like decorate it, paint on it, or draw on it, or whatever with fabric markers. This is a fabric covered album. You know, why don't I take the plastic off? That would be great. So it is like almost like a muslin type of fabric, and it's just a really pretty lavender, and I don't really know how to go about this, and I'm really trying to sound like not, I mean, because I think it sounds lame to kind of be like, you have the chance to win an opportunity to decorate something, but I'm kind of trying to make this like as participatory as possible. So I'm gonna put up a poll on my Facebook page and ask you guys if you would want people to submit drawings, or if you just want me to ask for submissions of drawings and then choose the cover myself, or if you guys would want me to start an album on Facebook and everybody submits like drawings, and then we all vote on the one that we like the best, that we think is best representing the Swamp Family. However, I know people do have anxiety, obviously, I'm aware of that, and so I don't really want to put people on the spot, so I don't really know if voting is like rude or presumptuous, or if it's gonna make some people uncomfortable. I mean, of course you could submit anonymously. If we do the album voting thing on Facebook, you could submit anonymously, maybe. Yeah, you could submit anonymously, because if you sent me the picture, then I could post it for you and just say like anonymous #1, because I don't want anybody to have their feelings hurt, because I mean, when you break it down, it is just like a $10 scrapbook from a craft store. So not that big of a deal, but I kind of think it would be fun to just get some random artist submissions. I know a lot of you guys are like really extremely talented with art type stuff. So I don't know, maybe we could put like an alligator on it or something that says Swamp Family Album, but I'd rather send it out to one of you guys with artistic capabilities instead of me just being like and like coming up with like the stupidest looking thing on earth, because that's how it would be if I did it. I will be putting up a poll asking you guys if you think voting is a good idea, or if you think I should just pick something. Maybe nobody cares about this and people think it's like too time consuming and nobody wants to paint on my little scrapbook. It's totally cool. I'll just cry about it privately with my little blank scrapbook. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really excited about this idea, and I hope you guys like it, and I think it'll be cool to be able to like make a video about it and share about you guys, or like different places that you come from. Just let me know via Facebook, or you can even comment down here, I guess, if you don't have a Facebook. Maybe I could even make a video showcasing the artwork that is like up for option, I guess is the way to put it. I don't really know. I mean, 0 people may submit or 20 people may submit. I don't really know how this is gonna go. So this is kind of just a trial and error type thing for me right now. You guys are my friends. Can I say y'all are my friends? Is that okay? Does anyone want to be my friend? I'm gonna be filming the subscriber mail video tonight. Thank you guys who consistently send me mail. It's literally the highlight of my day to drive to the post office. And speaking of subscriber mail, I just got this in the mail today. It is totally freaking adorable. It's this skull bow, and it came from subscriber Lisa Sparks, and she does have an Etsy store, so I'm totally gonna be linking y'all to that down below because she does custom work, and she made this one with skulls all over it for me, and I'm totally jazzed about it. And I feel like that adorable little Asian lady in Beetlejuice who comes to the dinner party, you know, when the shrimp hands come out of the ice bucket, because she had her hair pulled up, and then she did, and then she has like this giant bow in her hair, and so that was really like kind of my hair inspiration for the day. Beetlejuice. I said his name twice. Beetlejuice! I've been trying that since like 1989 or 1987 or 1988, whenever it came out and I saw it in the movie theater. I keep trying to say Beetlejuice 3 times and he never shows up. Just life disappointment. Let's add that to my bucket list. Beetlejuice needs to show up. My unfulfilled bucket list, just like going to LA and getting a t-shirt from the Viper Room. I'm never gonna own that t-shirt, you guys. It's really sad because I'm too scared to go to LA, but still on the bucket list. Don't forget, it is 8x8 sheets of paper if you want to make a complete page for yourself. And then the little scrappy pieces, I guess, don't matter as long as they're not more than 8x8. But so you could just totally make your page stuff that's completely pertinent to your life. You know, like pets or hobbies or what you do during the day, or just doodle stuff that's about you. You know, you could just do whatever you want. It's your page in the Swamp Family album. And then I will talk more about the poll and I guess the drawings and illustrations for the cover maybe on Facebook, because that's where I'm gonna be putting the poll up. I just keep repeating myself now at this point. This is just gratuitous filming, okay? And with that, I bid you adieu. So as usual, please take a moment to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. That wouldn't make any sense though. I don't think anyone who isn't subscribed would care about this video. Maybe people who are subscribed don't care about this video. Just, you never know till you post. And if you want, you can like me on Facebook. That's where the poll will be about the cover stuff, so facebook.com/graveyardgirl. And you can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram at graveyardgirl. And I'm so excited to see so many of you are doing the May Swamp Photo a Day challenge on Instagram. Last month, I believe we got a total of 9,000 photos tagged Swamp Photo a Day challenge. So let's try and beat 9,000 this month.